And I got insta-blocked. I got insta-blocked from this, from Cleave to Antiquity.
Bro, he got insta-blocked by the Protestant Pope.
Your position here is the anti-free speech. It's the anti-First Amendment position, and it harms Christians down the line. And so I will defend Pinesap being fired because I would defend the company's right to not have their company brand harmed by terrible, deplorable. You're free to head on out, say your goodbyes, because I'm going to be addressing how Cleave to Antiquity blocked me, and I'm going to be issuing a formal. I'm going to be issuing a formal debate challenge to Cleave to Antiquity over this because I think the block was ridiculous on its face and also hilarious given the context of the situation. So Cleave to Antiquity, many of you who are watching this would know him. He is a really good Protestant apologist and debater who has made multiple appearances on Gavin Ortland's channel. Yep. And has debated people like Jay Dyer, made appearances on Redeem Zoomer's channel as well. So I'm a big fan of Cleave's work, and I've interacted with some of his ex-posts before, seen several of his videos and debates. Brings us to July 2022. Well, really, the context for this, I'll pull it up just so we can see it and get on the same page. The context for this is Jubilee, which is a media company / YouTube channel that does the Jubilee surrounded stuff. So you've seen that with, 20 atheists surrounding Jordan Peterson. You've seen that with, 20 liberals surrounding Ben Shapiro. Well, recently Mehdi Hassan, who is a left-wing commentator, was surrounded by 20 conservatives, one of them being this fella, Catholic commentator Pinesap. And one of the fallouts from this was that Pinesap lost his job. He got fired due to his comments on this show. That brought us to Cleave to Antiquity's post here, which is I'll get into, but I want to lay the groundwork for what Pinesap said during this Jubilee Surrounded, or at least what he was doing in the Surrounded video against Mehdi Hassan. He doesn't believe in democracy. He openly refers to himself as a fascist. He would rather be governed by a king. He cites a Nazi scholar. He wouldn't outright condemn the Nazi persecution of the Jews. And he's also directly in support of abolishing the First Amendment. Okay, so this is the context for the short clip with Pinesap. This is what he debates. I encourage you all to go to this video on Jubilee Surrounded and see what he defends. That is exactly what he defends. So that's the context for what Cleave is addressing here in this quote tweet. So Cleave says, I don't particularly care for Pinesap's position. We're in agreement there. But it's so tiring that companies fire you for wrong speak. If we were going to have freedom of speech and your position isn't the public representative of a company, etc., it's obnoxious that they would fire him for having fringe takes. I think that this post is incredibly silly and incredibly naive. And so I responded to it. I said, it is within the company's free speech / association rights to fire an employee for what they deem as harmful rhetoric. To assume otherwise creates an incredibly dangerous precedent in law for Christian companies. Freedom of speech is a right that guarantees no government infringement on your freedom of speech. Okay? A lot of people don't understand that. Freedom of speech, the First Amendment, guarantees that the government cannot infringe your right to speak. Okay? It does not mean a private company cannot fire you for opinions that would hurt their brand and hurt their own appearance to the public. They have that right because that's their freedom of association. That's their freedom of speech. And I want to implore every Christian to think about this that's watching this. We need to defend this with our lives, okay? Because if we do not have this right as Christian ministries, as churches, as companies, okay, as soon as we fire someone who does no longer espouse Christian values, as long as we fire someone who is openly living a sinful lifestyle and we cite that this violates our biblical beliefs, if we take Cleave to Antiquity's approach here, which is that it's annoying and it's anti-speech, We can't do that anymore. We're going to get sued to oblivion. So that's why the First Amendment matters. Okay. It defends us as Christians. It defends us as Christians, business owners. It defends us as pastors, all the like. Okay. So I don't like this, this position that he's having that is insinuating that we should be defending Pinesap. The company that fired Pinesap has the right to fire Pinesap for openly espousing fascistic ideas, for openly espousing not propaganda. Of course, they have they have the right, and they should have the right to do that. That's actually the pro First Amendment position. That's actually the pro free speech position, not whatever Cleve to Antiquity was insinuating. It is not obnoxious for people like Pinesap, who is a deplorable human being, Cleve would agree, gets fired. That's not a bad thing. We should be supporting that. All right, so Cleve then says, I'm aware of the law. I'm saying it's annoying. So his response is quick. I'm aware of the law, but I'm just saying it's annoying. I then said, you're naive of the implications of espousing the inverse, which is 1,000% true, and he is. He's promoting the inverse. He's promoting that someone like Pinesap shouldn't be fired for his deplorable views. And I got insta-blocked. From this. From Cleve to Antiquity.
Bro, he got insta-blocked by the Protestant Pope.
Which is hilariously ironic because Cleve to Antiquity is claiming that he is angry at he says it's obnoxious, right? That we are anti being free speech with Pinesap losing his job, and then he insta-blocks someone that wants to debate him about the subject. It's kind of funny. He's not very pro free speech there. He doesn't want to hear my opinion. So all that to say, I know I'm ranting, but I am passionate about this here because I think Cleve is incredibly wrong here. And the Insta ban was like wild to me. Cleve to Antiquity, this is an open debate invitation. You can come on our show. We're also happy to come on your show. Okay. And it doesn't have to be we, because I know it was you and I going back and forth on the X post. Your position here in defending Pinesap is the anti-free speech. It's the anti-First Amendment position, and it harms Christians down the line. And so I will defend Pinesap being fired because I would defend the company's right to not have their company brand harmed by terrible, deplorable ideas. Okay, so that's the shout out. And if you want to chat, let's do it sometime. Let's schedule it and hash it out. All right, and then you can't ban me, which wasn't very pro free speech and cash money. Yeah. Come on, Cleve.
Hey, I'll moderate that debate. I'd love to moderate that debate.
Hey, let's go. Isaiah will moderate. So that's the debate called out.
As long as you don't cuss him out and flip him off.
If the bar is at the floor with the Catholic debaters, I will not cuss you out. I will not flip you off, Cleve. Promise.
Wait, what happened last time? Did somebody do that to him?
Yeah, Cleve's been debated. Cleve debated.
Oh, pull up the screenshot.
What? I don't even have the screenshot. Do you have one, Isaiah? The screenshot's hilarious.
This guy doesn't know. JK Pro Luigi says RBC isn't accredited. Yeah, I know, Cannoli. I know RBC isn't accredited. Thank you very much. Go back.
I can't pull it up.
Cannoli, go back to your Scholastic dungeon, please. Thank you. All righty.
I can't pull it up because Cleve blocked me.
All right, let me see if I can find it, bro.
Give
me a minute, bro. I gotta find it. All right. X. I gotta go on X so I can find this thing. Hold up.
Everyone who's watching this, spam Cleve. Everyone who's watching this, here's my call to action: spam Cleve to Antiquity to debate the Obro show. Hey, listen, I said it. Hey, I'm declaring online warfare in Minecraft, and I'm saying this now to say that it's completely unfair, which is why we don't wage direct warfare. Okay, we wage guerrilla warfare, which means we have to play not by the rules. Okay, we're very small. Let's get us to 100 subscribers. We're going to wage guerrilla warfare in Minecraft against Cleve to Antiquity. So he debates us on the subject.
Dude, this is so real, bro. This is so true. All right, I found the screenshot. Hold on a minute.
Perfect.
Pull it up. There you go. Took me a minute to find it. If I can download it right quick. There you go. All right, thank you. Save.
There's some Catholic guy.
Yeah, this guy said you got to watch these debates. They're so funny. The Catholic guy literally He like
Crashed out.
bro, like in
Here we go.
2+ debates,
Here's the
he like gets
screenshot,
a
bro.
demon manifesting. This is what happens. Only this time,
This was
only this
beautiful.
time, I'm gonna be this guy, and Cleve's gonna be the guy who's get ticked off. Okay, call my shot now.
Now that's a very bold claim because Cleve is very calm and cool and steady. So
He is. No, yeah, he is.
hey, let's see.
Unless he's debating Indiana Brunner.
Get out of here with Indiana. Let me say this about Indiana. The reason that the video I did with him got taken down, there's a reason. And originally,